Oops. Makeup, mirror, rum and lemonade. Let's get ready to go out alone. Hello to everyone and anyone watching this video. My name is Taja. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video, or should I say tonight's video, because tonight we are doing something fun and crazy and I'm so scared but so excited. I'm just gonna start doing my makeup because I don't want to take too long. I've already washed and moisturized my face, so I'm just gonna get straight on into it. If I'm known for one thing, it's for doing things alone. I love hanging out on my own. I love going out and exploring the city on my own. As a Londoner, it's really fun. I enjoy going to concerts alone and I enjoy traveling alone. I love it. Yeah, I do a lot of shit on my own, but there's been two things that I've always wanted to do alone. But the reason why these are the only two things I've not done alone is because they involve, well, for me personally, obviously you don't have to do this thing drunk or whatever, but for me personally, I enjoy doing these things with a little drink. I am talking about clubbing / raving and festivals. Now, I'm not going to a festival alone today. I'm going to a rave tonight, completely on my own. I have spoken literally so many times, but just in case, I'm just gonna pretend like you guys are new, because maybe you're new to my channel, and I'm gonna just talk you through what's happening today. So first of all, it's the Brat summer. That's the first and foremost thing you need to know. If I wasn't filming this video right now, I'd be listening to Brat right now. That album has taken over my life. I was never a massive Charlie XCX fan. Obviously I know her most famous songs like Boom Clap. I love it with Icona Pop, and obviously Vroom Vroom as well, and obviously her song from Barbie. But beyond that, maybe there's like a couple more songs I know or that I've heard, but I honestly would say I haven't really listened to her music like that. Not because I have anything against her, I didn't like her, I just never got into it. But Brat has forced me to get into Charlie, and I am in. I am all in. My goodness, the album is so good. You know, it was 360. I heard that song and that was it for me. I'm everywhere, I'm so Judy, y'all. Exactly. Yep, exactly. I'm going to Ministry of Sound. I have been to once before, years ago. I could not tell you anything about this club. I maybe went it was before COVID, way before COVID. I was like in uni. I couldn't tell you the vibe there. I couldn't tell you the demographic. I couldn't tell you a damn thing. But what I can tell you is I'm going there tonight to listen to some instance music and have a party. When I go to the club, I wanna hear those club classics. Now, the reason why, okay, let's just take it back. Since I mentioned uni, let's go back to uni, which was it birthed my love of instance music and raves in general. I started raving in university. I loved it because it opened my world to, I don't know, this just incredible, magical kind of vibe, you know? Like, raving for me is quite spiritual. I don't mean to sound like, what's that word? Like, I'll put it on the screen if I can't think of the word I mean, but I don't mean to sound like, oh my goodness, like, it's spiritual. But like, there's something so lovely about raves. I think it's EDM. I feel like raves introduced me to a style of music that I was never really open to. I mean, okay, I don't know if anyone remembers like the early to mid 2010s when everyone was doing dance pop music, like as in like mainstream like R&B artists, and even just like other regular artists were doing like dance pop, and that was really popular for ages.
How come nobody talks about the EDM dance era that took over the early 2010s?
Shake that.
I got new makeup brushes. I'm gonna try and contour my nose today. Apart from that kind of like mainstream kind of EDM music that was really popular back in the day, I never really was an instance girl. I think obviously it's very ignorant for me to say, but I always used to think of that music as white people music, which actually the more I learned about and got into EDM, I actually realized that like a lot of the music isn't even, I mean, like, okay, most types of music stems from black music. Actually, the other type of music, I guess, that is even more so something I listened to back in the day was a garage. I grew up with garage. My parents, I'm gonna assume my dad, but he left when I was 7, so I don't know. I think the apple's rotten right to the core from all the things we've done, from all the apples coming before. But I'm assuming he would have listened to that. But my mum definitely. I love garage so much. It was so nostalgic to me. Oh wait, why do I hate this? I've got shit on my nose. Fucking hell. We'll fix it. Don't worry. Don't worry. We've got time. Oh yeah, I guess also like anyone from the UK, does anyone remember KTB? I was obsessed with her in year 7. Apart from that, I had a very ignorant view of that kind of music. But then I got into raving and stuff and like clubbing in Leeds, which is where I went to uni. Maybe it's because there's no like vocals in it, so obviously it relies heavily on that instrument. I mean, I guess you can say the same thing about classical music or any sort of form of like non-vocal music, but there's something so like hypnotic about it, and like the fact that it's like, I don't know, sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. This nose contours got me fucked up. I think the repetitiveness of it, I just love it, you know, that's all I can really say. I love that kind of music, and not in the sense of I listen to it all the time, because my day-to-day I don't listen to like hardcore like drum and bass and like you know, whatever. I'll listen to garage sometimes, obviously like pop kind of based EDM, obviously like I said, brat kind of vibes, or like any sort of like, I don't know. And I do have an EDM playlist actually with more tropical house as well. I actually love a lot, which is something I listen to like every summertime. Let's see how my nose is looking. It's okay actually. You know what, that's not bad. I mean, it's not snatched, but it's not bad. We're gonna do concealer now under the eyes. It takes me out of my body kind of thing, like especially when it's just you and the music and you're just dancing. It's just something really like out of body about it, you know, in a rave setting as well, and like the magical kind of like crazy vibe of a rave. That's when it's like, whoa. Am I making any sense? Probably not, but that's okay, because you're not here for sense, you're here for vibes. Oh, it's giving ashy. That's my powder. Should we do a little key? Should we have a little line when it go real wild when I remember in uni the process of getting ready to go to a rave, and just, I don't know, I think raves as well, which they're very like festival adjacent in terms of like, I feel like you can go a bit more crazy with clubs. They're very much like you have to look hot, and it's very like, not that I've been to a proper club recently. The only clubs I've been to have been raves. I've not been to an actual club since, fuck, I think since before uni. Oh my god, I think every like out nightlife thing I've done has been a rave. Interesting. Clubs are like Instagram and raves are like Twitter, but like the good side of Twitter, not the shit side of Twitter, the good side of Twitter. That's the best way I can describe it. So I loved going to raves at uni. I think because obviously raves are a bit more intense, I think, than clubs. I feel like I never got to gradually like get out of my system and like put that life to rest like naturally. Most people who like engage in that kind of thing, they wake up and then they're like naturally just like, oh yeah, I'm kind of done with that, I'm kind of done with partying, But for me, I never got a chance to naturally like leave that part of my life behind, because what year did I graduate? 2020. Yeah, so I feel like 2020, 2021, the years I would have like put into like, perhaps, I mean maybe not, but the years I would have perhaps done my last like intense kind of like partying and stuff. Not even intense, just like regular amount of partying and stuff. That was taken away from me by the pandemic. I feel like the fact that my partying life ended so abruptly, or like at least paused so abruptly, I think really affected me, especially because, so there's 2 years of pandemic, because I was really well behaved. I didn't do anything, I didn't go partying, I barely saw my friends in those 2 years. Like, I was behaving myself. Well, not in those 2 years, but like before the vaccine. Because that part of my life stopped so abruptly, what used to get me through, this is sharpening my eyebrow pencil, what used to get me through that time was the hope and dream of one day returning to the clubs and being able to like continue that. because it was so boring. I was in the height of my party life, my party era, and it just abruptly had to stop. It was so upsetting. It wasn't fair, you know. Now what was meant to happen was, like I said, we get the vaccine and then Bob's your uncle went back in the club. But then every one of my friends and people around me were kind of like, oh yeah, so we're kind of over clubbing now, we're kind of over that kind of thing, I'm over that now. And I was just like, excuse me, what do you mean not over it? I'm not over it, I want to still go clubbing. I was so annoyed because obviously, well, I'm changing the narrative today, but at the time I'm like, oh my god, well, if none of my friends want to go clubbing with me, then who's gonna go clubbing with me? I started feeling stupid because I was like, well, I still want to do that, and the fact that I've like missed out on like over a year of that. I think, I mean, I can't speak for people, but and for some people it's definitely a case of like, we've gone so long without it and now I can't bother anymore. I don't know. I tried so hard to like kind of be like that as well and be like, hey, I'm over it too, but I couldn't. I just like going out and having fun, but like obviously like not to the extreme. Obviously when I was at uni I'd go out like a couple times a week, 3 if I'm being really crazy. I'm not looking to go every single week again, like once a month or once every couple months, even once every few months will be fine. I am such a grandma, guys. Like I love, because I'm an introvert as well, I love when I have nothing to do in the evenings. I have a nice home cooked meal and I'm in a nice comfy little like PJ outfit situation and I put on a film or a TV show. I love that shit, guys. I love it. Okay, don't even think I'm like a crazy, like, I guess linking back to the whole brat summer, I'm actually not a 365 party girl. I'm not, okay? I'm not that girl. But maybe I'm like a 150? No, that's even too much. 100 party girl? You know? Because it's not every day, you know what I mean? I don't want this video to come across like I want to like suddenly go every weekend, because also I haven't got the money for that. I haven't got time for that. I'm too old for that, literally. Like, I'm such lightweight as well, like, but if I drink a bit too much, I'm throwing up the next day or like on the way home. And to be fair, I've always been like that with alcohol. I'm saying it to say that, you know, I'm not some crazy girl, but I'm like 80% grandma, no, 75% grandma, 25% let's go to the club, you know what I mean? The longer it's gone, the longer I feel like I'm just missing out. And I think as well what's also kind of made me feel like, oh, it's like my age. Obviously I just turned 26 and, you know, I keep thinking to myself, like, I've tried to deny this part of myself and this... Let me close the window and stop actually getting. But I just keep thinking to myself, like, the longer I wait to like enjoy this part of my life, the older I'm gonna get. And I feel like it's gonna get to an age where I'm like, it's gonna be a bit embarrassing if I'm still in the club. And maybe that's not even true, to be fair, but I just feel like, well, that's the thing as well. Like, going back to the whole like my peers and stuff saying that they're too old and they're over this, but it's like, I'm literally 26. And even if we say, okay, my peers were saying that when I was like 22, 23 is so young, especially as a 26-year-old now. Like, a lot of my colleagues are 23 and I'm like, you're so young, you're a child to me. I could be your mother. Even now, like, I feel like every time I'm an age, I feel like, oh, I'm too old. And then I get old and I'm like, oh, that age was young, now I'm old. And I feel like, oh, I'm 26, should I be doing that? Should I be going to a club of my own? But it's like, I'm so young and I'd rather do it now than wait till I'm 28, 30, 35. And I might still think, oh, I'm gonna be in a club. And by the time I'm brave enough to do it, I'm like 40 and like it's actually gonna be embarrassing. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm making sense. But my point is that I just feel like I don't wanna look back and like regret not living life. You know what I mean? I feel like I already live with, not regrets, but there's a lot of things I look back. Like, I look back on my teen years and I feel like those should have been the years where I was out in the club. And I feel like for some of my friends, I think maybe that's why they're not so into like partying, because my uni friends especially, they grew up in really crazy like skins vibes, like adolescence. And I think maybe that's for them. I can understand because they've been in the game for ages, so I can get that they're like done with it. But I don't know, I just have some chat and shit. Let's do eyeshadow. Since it is a brat summer, I'm thinking like a green. I don't have a lime. Oh wait, I do. I have a lime green. I have a brat, guys. I have a brat. Can you see this one right there? Period. And I also got new eyeshadow brushes as well. So yeah, sorry, I'll continue talking in a second. I need to figure out what I'm doing. I think because this is like a mix of green and blue, so I'm thinking like, you know what, I'm not gonna discuss it. You'll just see what I'm gonna do, and hopefully it'll be nice. And if it's not, then it's fine, because I'm gonna be in the rave. People are gonna think I look cool even if I don't, so it's fine. It's been so long since I've used a brush for my eyeshadow. I always just like use my fingers and hope for the best. I'm really excited to do this. I think it's gonna be really fun. However, I'm a bit scared because obviously I'm gonna be drinking and stuff, and I'm a bit scared of like being vulnerable. And this is why, like, okay, my brain says a million thoughts at once. Let me actually think what I'm doing. I'm going alone because, like I said, my peers at the time, since then have changed and stuff. But the point is that, like I said, I don't really know people, like close people who I'd go with. And like I said, obviously with the age thing, I don't want to get to like fucking 100 and I'm like, oh, I wish I could have gone, but I didn't go because I was too scared to go alone. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I'm going on my own. I don't know if this looks good. Sorry, I'm trying to speak but also like concentrate. This looks weird though. This kind of looks like arse, I can't lie. So yeah, I feel like I don't want to wait for people. That's my thing. That's why I go traveling alone, go concerts alone. Because, like, for example, I don't really have friends that share my music taste, for example, or like, I don't know. And I think the real problem is I need to get new friends, which I'm trying to, guys. I'm trying to, but I need people in my life who are like-minded. But at the same time, like, because I've spent so much of my life alone, and like when I think of my adolescence, like, I think all the things I didn't get to do because I had no friends and I was scared of doing it alone, and I don't want my adulthood to be like that as well. So that's why I'm such an advocate of doing things by myself. And don't get me wrong, it's scary. I'm so scared, and I'll talk about like my fears of going clubbing more in a second, but I just don't want to like have any regrets and like wait for people to come with me. I'm excited to go, but I am scared at the same time. Apart from the fact that obviously, like, you know, it's alone, doing anything alone is scary. But obviously, because like I said, I am going to be drinking, and that means I'm going to be like vulnerable. But I think I'm not going to go crazy, you know. I'm just going to have a couple of drinks. Obviously, I'm having a drink now. Have a couple of drinks in there. Not get too fucked up. Obviously, I know, like, wait, I know my limits, so I know not to be silly. So hopefully, I'm not going to end up like in a ditch. And also, I'm going to get the bus there, but because my area has really shit transport, I'm gonna be taking the cab back. I'm not gonna talk to strangers. Well, I might talk to strangers because whenever I have a drink, I'm very chatty. I mean, as you can tell here from this video and a lot of my other chatty videos, I love to yap. I actually love to yap. People think I don't love to yap because I'm quiet. The only reason I'm quiet in front of people is because I'm not comfortable around them. Once I'm comfortable around you, I will yap my ass off. I'm also scared of like people realizing that I'm alone and then them being like, oh, you're alone. Because I hate like when people judge other people for doing stuff alone. But it's like, who actually cares? Like, who actually cares? Do you know what I mean? Like, why do you care that I'm alone? To be fair, I've never really had any comments of being doing stuff alone. So there's only one time, and this wasn't even a negative experience. I'll tell the story now, but I went to a concert. I went to Irina Sariana, and I made friends with these two guys. Who realized that I was alone and they just adopted me, and then we went clubbing the night after. Yeah, that was really fun though. So who knows, I might make friends tonight, but it's not like the goal or whatever. I'm just gonna be safe. Obviously cover my drink, because London's actually kind of scary, guys. Like, I don't know, the phone snatching as well. The reason I've always had this kind of type of phone case is because I hate the potential of my phone cracking. It's just, oh, I don't know, something about a cracked phone. No, I can't do it. And I'm just so paranoid of cracking my phone that I always have this. But these obviously come with this lanyard, and I never really thought about it. But then I like, obviously the whole like phone stealing thing has become like really like popular, unfortunately. And I've been so grateful to have this because like I feel relatively safe walking around with my phone. I mean, I don't walk around my phone, but if I am on my phone, obviously like with my like monthly like Through My Eyes vlogs, I film stuff and stuff, so I'm quite paranoid. So I didn't take my phone out as well, like a lot, but like I try not to. But if I do, I've got this bad boy. But yeah, I'm scared of like obviously being like thieved in the club. I don't want to be This is not even fucking hell. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try not to worry about it. I'm just gonna focus on having a fun night. God, this looks like absolute shit. Actually, you know what? Maybe it doesn't. Whatever. It's too late now. I'm just trying to be more bold, and like this year I got being bold and just about living my truth and living my dreams. And I have been dreaming for so long of just being the confident badass girl. The person I want to be, my true self, is someone who goes to the club alone, you know what I mean, and has fun and doesn't let the fear of like stuff like stop her from doing what she wants to do. So I feel like I'm really like living my truth right now, you know. I just want to dance, you guys. I want to dance. That's the mission, that's the vibe, that's the goal. It's just the dance. This is the true me, this is the real me. Someone's confident and bold and brave and is not afraid of people's opinions and afraid of doing what she wants to do and living her life. Because I always think about that saying of like, the things that like scare you the most are the things that you should do. If it scares you, you should do it. Unless obviously it's like obviously dangerous. Like obviously if you see like a shark with his mouth wide open ready to eat you, obviously don't jump in the mouth of the shark. But like, you know, just I think I'm such a scared person. And to be fair to myself, I do have anxiety, guys. I do. The rumors are true. So I think that is why I am such a scaredy little girl. I don't want that to keep like stopping me from living my life, because I just don't want to look back at my life and think, oh my goodness, I didn't do this and that because I was too scared. And like I said, there's already so many things in my life that I've not been able to do because of my anxiety. I mean, dating, for example, like I'm so scared of men and stuff, but I'm actually such a lover girl, you guys. I love love. I love the idea of being in love. When I go to bed, I make a fake scenario in my head of having a boyfriend. Like, I'm not even joking, that's so embarrassing to say, but it's the truth. But yeah, I'm scared to talk to men, and the only time I have talked to men, it derailed my life for like a year. I just look back and I'm just like, oh my god, like if I wasn't so scared to do that thing, then I would have done that thing, and I'm gonna be now left thinking, oh my goodness, I wish I did that thing. Because honestly guys, there's nothing worse than the feeling of regret. I hate feeling regretful of stuff, and I would rather do something. I stand by this. I just stand by this. But I would so much rather do something and it goes a bit wrong, as long as it's not like catastrophically wrong, like I die or something. But I'd rather do something and it goes a little bit wrong and I learn from it and I know, then not do it and wonder. Do you know what I mean? I'd never regret something I've done that I was scared to do, because even if it's gone wrong, at least I know. That's really good about the version of me who's not afraid to do stuff like this. Going back to the whole Brat Summer thing, that album has really like inspired me to just be that bitch and have fun. All the music this year has come out that's like just like fun. I just love like fun pop girlies, you know. I love just like enjoying myself. I do feel like fun pop music is bad because, you know, God love them, but like all the sad pop girlies, like it's just like, okay, we get it was sad now, but we're over that now. We want to like shake our ass and have fun, you know. Not to be that person and be like pessimistic, but I feel like things are so like shit right now, like cozy lives and just like healthcare, climate as well. Something I'm really like scared of myself. I don't know how long we're gonna have left, and I don't want to spend it like stuck in my room. Don't get me wrong, like I said, I love a good evening where I'm stuck in my room. But like, it's not every day stuck in the room. Sometimes you want to go out there and live life. You want to see the world. You want to have fun. Oh yeah. Exactly. If the world ends in a year, touch wood that doesn't, I'm going to look back and think, oh well, I spent my last few years having fun, you know. And I wasn't going to do this whole thing until I moved, like going raving alone. But I decided, no, why am I waiting? I'm just really trying to like live my life. And I think summer's the best time to like live life. So many things are dim and dark, and I just want to like find the happiness in life. And I think, you know, when I think about Brat and like just kind of like, yeah, just like fun music, fun vibes, fun activities, you know, just living life. I think I'm basically on my makeup. I'm gonna look in the mirror in my bathroom and see if it needs fixing, which probably will. And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna fix my face and I'm gonna do my hair, get dressed. Now I'm very dressed. This is my top. I'm gonna put my outfit on. I'll show you my outfit. But yeah, I'll see you in a second. This is my outfit, guys. Yeah, 360. When you're in the mirror, do you like what you see? When you're in the mirror, you're just looking at me. I think I look really cute. It has the makeup up close. I think she's cute. My forehead looks massive, but that's okay because who cares? I think I'm gonna be free. Got my brat juice. Gonna drink this on the way. I'm gonna film not loads because I want to be in the moment and also like be safe and like not have my phone out too much, but I'm gonna film a bit from the club during the next clips, and I'll talk to you probably tomorrow morning. 365 motherfucking party girl. Hi guys, it's a couple of days since I went to the club on my own and I'm gonna talk about it. At first I was just standing on the dance floor kind of drinking my drink. That means drink my drink, by the way, not like smoking. I don't smoke. Then I make friends, because of course I make friends. I'm so glad I did, because I feel like for me to have enjoyed it like more, I probably would have needed to get more drunk. And like I said, I probably said I didn't want to get too drunk because I wanted to be safe. I mean, I say that, but I was quite drunk. I was quite fucked, I can't lie. I allowed myself to get a bit more drunk because I made friends who I felt relatively like safe with. I mean, obviously they were strangers, but like I felt safe around them to be able to like have a bit more drinks to get fucked. I feel like if I had got more drinks on my own, then I would have felt more brave and less like self-conscious, but I would have probably felt more vulnerable. But yeah, I made friends and they were really fun and they were crazy and I was crazy, but in a good way, like in a just a YOLO. Oh, did I just say YOLO? That's embarrassing, but I don't know what else to describe it as. But just like, you know, you only live once, we're here, we're now, we're living our lives, and it was the best night ever, guys. It was so good. It was so good, yeah. I can't even begin to describe how good it was. It was so much fun. But God, this part I'm actually like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. The club finished, we left as it closed, and you think, oh yeah, great night out, made friends, best night ever, time to go home. No, that's not what we did. We were like, oh, let's go to another club. We were literally like that Lady Gaga meme. Bar, club, bus, another club, another club.
No sleep. Bus, club, another club, plane.
That was literally us. It was crazy, guys. We took a cab from Ministry of Sound, which is in Elephant Castle, to Vauxhall. I didn't pay for the cab, thank goodness, but you know I did pay for the club in Vauxhall. Guys, I don't want to tell you how much it was. I don't want to tell you how much it was, because the Ministry of Sound ticket, I believe, were like between 10 and 15 pounds. I'll put it on the screen how much it was, I can't remember. But guys, before I say, I want to really stress the fact that I was really like drunk. So like if I was sober, I wouldn't have done this. And also, mind you, this is like 6 in the morning as well. Like, it's bright outside when we found this place. Guys, I spent £22. Guys, I feel sick thinking about it. I feel sick thinking about it. And you wanna know the worst thing? You wanna know the worst thing, guys? As soon as I got inside, because before I was all hyped, yeah, I wasn't like, had no regrets or qualms about going to another club. I was like, yeah, let's go, crazy, hyped up with my new friends. As soon as I hit the dance floor of the second club, I was done. I was out. I was like, the switch switched on me. I was ready to go home. I was like, I need to go home. It's not that I felt sick per se, but I just felt like if I continued, I would have ended up fucked up, like in a bad way, not in a fun, cool brat summer way, in a ditch, throwing my whole intestines up. kind of way. So I'm really proud of myself that I did that though. I made a very adult decision, even though I had spent 20 pounds. No, £20.50 I believe it was. I spent £20.50 to go to a club that I spent like maybe 20 minutes on. But it's okay, it's fine. I had fun and I left, and that's okay. I made the right decision. I'm happy still because I had a nice, great time, made some new friends. And yeah, it was the best night ever, guys. It was so fun. Okay, if we just forget how much that ticket was for the second club. Do you know what it was as well though? I think it was the fact that it was, I don't know, something in my brain when I'm out on a night out, and obviously it's summer so this is gonna happen faster, but when I see it starts getting light outside, it fucks with my head. It fucks with my head. I hate it. I hate it when I know I've been out long enough that it's light outside. Something in me is just like, no, I just, oh, it gives you the ick. So I went home, but yeah, it was the best night ever. Guys, brat summer is here. Brat summer is here. Am I gonna say I recommend you to go clubbing alone? If you're as unhinged as me, if you feel like you have your wits about you, hello? If you feel like you have your wits about you and you can handle yourself, then do it. Obviously, like, I'm a London girl, so obviously like I have the street smarts. I'm also a seasoned clubber. Why am I hearing noises? I'm also a seasoned clubber, not in the sense that I go clubbing regularly nowadays, but I have had my like high frequent clubbing days like back in the day. So like it's not like I'm new to clubbing kind of thing, you know, this ain't my first rodeo kind of thing. Also as well, I have, even though like this is obviously like on paper this is quite a reckless thing that I did, I think also it is because of my anxiety as well, but I'm very like tuned in and locked on to like danger and safety and stuff like that. Oh my god, although, okay, I'm so happy I didn't lose anything important. My phone, my keys, less than tooth, and my passport, because I used that for ID. But I lost my lighter. I'm so upset. I got a lighter when I went to Amsterdam back in 2022, and I loved that lighter so much, and I lost it, guys. I'm so fuming. I don't smoke, so I very rarely use it. Like, it's just there for decoration, just there for the sake of it, and it was cute, and I loved it so much. But someone must have used it when I was in the smoking area, and someone must have brought it for me, and I was too drunk to remember who took it, and that was gone, and I'm so upset. But I know what it is. I literally, when I was packing my bag, I was thinking, oh, should I bring my lighter? Maybe not, because they might not let me in. Like, the bouncers might not let me into the club. But then I was like, oh, but people smoke, so they would. I'm fuming. I literally was holding it on my hand thinking, should I bring this? And I brought it, and but it's okay. RIP to my Amsterdam lighter. Like I said, I don't smoke, so I don't particularly need one. It was just nice to have. I mean, also like lighters, like they like expire and stuff when the fuel's finished, so like it's not like it's something that would have lasted me years and years. So I hope that whoever has it, I hope it's not like on the floor somewhere. That'll piss me the fuck off. But I hope that someone, whoever has it, if someone has it, that they use it and they use it well and they look after it and they love it. One day maybe I will find another lighter and it'll be okay. Oh my god, guys, so I'm editing right now, but the craziest thing happened regarding the lighter situation. Just a fun little update for you guys, because sometimes life is so funny. Sometimes life is just so unserious and so silly and so funny. So like I said, I lost my lighter, but literally 3 days after, I'm at work. I work in a pub, in case you don't know, and I was cleaning tables, cleaning some chairs, and I find something. I found a lighter that someone left behind. Guys, nothing will prepare you for what it looks like. Nothing will prepare you for what it looks like. Have a guess. Have a guess. I'll give you 5 seconds. Are you ready? Guys, I found a brat lighter. A lime green brat lighter. Period. I have nothing else to say, honestly. I love that for me. I just love that for me, honestly. But yeah, guys, I am so happy. Summer is summering, guys. Brat summer is brat summering. Even though yesterday I was literally horizontal in bed, couldn't move, just like a corpse, but like so much fun. I'm just so inspired. Summer inspires me so much, and brat has inspired me so much. And that sounds so stupid, but I honestly feel like brat has inspired me to like really like just go for it and have fun, you know what I mean? And because I feel like it represents so much things that I love. It represents fun, and like being your true self. And it celebrates being a messy girl, because obviously like the whole clean girl thing and being perfect and like that's been so on trend, but I feel like we're over that. The messy girls have risen. I'm here. I will never be a neat, tidy, perfect princess girl. My life is always going to be a mess. Like, I don't mean it in a way of like, you know, I want that to be the case, but like just because of the person I am, it's so hard trying to like fit myself into a box of being perfect and stuff. But that's just not me. I'm not that girl. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a mess, and that's okay, because I'm a messy girl. That's just who I am. I'm gonna have fun with it and live my life. I'm going to make mistakes, and sometimes it's gonna be hard, but it's okay, because we're still gonna have fun, and we're gonna take life by the balls, the green balls, the tennis balls, challengers, brat summer. Exactly. I have rice on the cooker now. I should probably check it, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I inspired you, not necessarily to go to the club on your own, but just to like just live your life. You know what I mean? Just live your life, guys. Like, you only live once. I'm so proud of myself for doing this. Like, it took balls for me to do it. When I made my friends and I told them I was learning, they were like, oh my god, you're so confident, you're so amazing, you're so cool. And I'm like, yes, I am that girl. I am that bitch. I've ticked off another thing that I've done solo. The last thing that I want to do solo is a festival, but that'll be like it won't be this summer. Maybe next summer, maybe the summer after. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm really happy. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but thank you so much for watching, and I hope you go forth and live your truth. Live your 365 party girl, brat girl, bad girl summer. And not even summer, just your whole life, guys. Live your life like you're so Julia. There's one other thing I forgot to mention as well. When I was waiting for my cab after the second club on my way home, I met this guy. Not like, no, not that way, not that way. I think he was like, I don't know why he started talking to me, but he asked me, oh, how old do you think I am? And I was like, oh, I think you're like maybe in your 30s. Why was he like in his late 40s? It's giving black don't crack. He was black, so of course. But I will hope to look like that when I'm that age. Fucking hell. I think he said to me, oh, make sure I get home safe. And he was like, oh, I love your aura. You have such an amazing aura. And that made me feel so like, ah! I'm actually that girl. Like, yes, I have an amazing aura. I'm an amazing girl. The way everyone gassed me up on Saturday, like, I was actually that girl. I just wanted to share that because, I mean, it doesn't really benefit you. It benefits me. Yeah, I'm sending my good aura to you guys, so sending it all to you. Okay, now I'm actually done speaking. I'm gonna leave you alone now. See you later. Bye.
Oh, don't come at me with that type of insanity. You know there's that shit I don't need. Sometimes I feel like